Good evening. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Hopefully, if you've been following along and saw my last episode, I went into a little bit of what I've been going through and compared my experiences with Emmett Till, Bryce. And I took a couple of days to really think about whether or not I wanted to go all in on this because I am a private person and I don't like putting my business out there. But in light of another young black child, this time a 1-year-old, Cohen Wiley, I decided that, yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through with this. Again, I'm not going to edit my videos, I'm just gonna talk to you, but I'm also gonna read you guys a couple of things tonight so that you can get to know me personally and a little bit about me professionally. So, my name is Andrea Trischan, and I've started a business called America's Boardroom, which right now is on pause because people have been trying to act as though that business was their idea and they're trying to take credit for that. So, as I'm going through different legal processes, I will specifically will be talking about my issues with the Phoenix Suns, the Phoenix Mercury, and the corruption that is here in the Valley. So, if you are not aware, I'm currently in litigation with the professional basketball team, the Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury. I was hired there in 2022. That was my dream job. And then I was fired. Wrongful termination is what that is called. So I want to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about when you are being bullied and harassed at work, what are some steps that you should take? And those steps are important to document so that if you have to file a complaint or move forward with the lawsuit, you will have the information that you need. So, for example, if you are being bullied, harassed, if you get fired wrongfully, or if it's retaliation, you should always start by going to HR. But just remember, corporate HR is not your friend. So if you go and you speak to HR, make sure you document the before and the after. Document what happened and transpired before you went to HR, and document what happened during the conversation with HR, and document what happened after HR. Now, the unique part about the Phoenix Suns and Mercury is I worked on their HR team. I was one of the people hired as the NBA mandated the Suns to complete specific mandates, which I will be sharing with you because of all of the information that broke on ESPN and other news outlets. And the old owner, Robert Sarver, was forced to sell the team, and he sold the team to the new owner, Matt Ishbia. The old CEO left, and the new CEO, Josh Bartelstein, came in. I worked under Kim Corbett on the People and Culture team. Now, that's just a little bit of background, and we're going to talk more about a lot of things because at this point in time, these people have wasted 3 years of my life, ruining my name and reputation, attempting to. This is me fighting for myself, and they're not sorry. They're not sorry. Have made up all kinds of wild lies and stories just to justify my termination. And along the way, and before I filed the lawsuit, I actually filed a complaint with the EEOC, which, if you don't know what that is, we'll talk more about that later. And I also filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office, all without an attorney, because for me, this was never about money, it was about accountability. But as we are here 3 years later, and there have been people that have gotten involved that have literally tried to take my life for talking out my truth, because when you speak your truth, narcissists get upset and they don't like that. So, as punishment and to shut me up, there were plans made. And we'll talk about that. But each video, I'm going to keep it pretty short, just about 5 minutes, and I'll be posting all of my videos across all of my social media content on LinkedIn, YouTube, Threads, and TikTok. So I really do hope you join me. In the next episode, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what transpired with the Attorney General's office when I filed my complaint before I retained attorneys. I hope you join me. I'll talk to you then. Bye.